So, hey St. Giles, how you doing? Hoping you're having a great week, and I'm sure a lot of folks are kind of getting back into the flow of life after summer and Sabbath. And I hope you had a chance to do Sabbath, and you got a little refreshment and renewal in your soul, and ready to move into the fall, and like life and ministry and all that stuff that we all do. Anyway, I wanted to just kind of let you know about what's launching in the next little bit here at St. Giles. And hope kind of get you excited about things that the Lord's doing here at St. Giles as we are. So anyway, this coming Sunday, September 10th, I'm going to start a new sermon series on the Gospel of Mark. And we kind of wound up Genesis and Abraham, so now we're going to go New Testament, go Gospel of Mark. And the thing about Gospel of Mark is it's filled with urgency and intensity and conflict. And that's the world we live in. As believers, it seems that we're more in conflict with the world than maybe we've ever been. So we're going to talk about how Jesus lived through that and lived through that well and triumphantly. And effectively, we've got great Sunday school stuff going on. The adult class starts the Minor Prophets this week, beginning with Habakkuk, one of my favorite books about redemption in sometimes confusing times. I mean, that sounds pretty timely. And then Percy and Sarah Joe and Dan and Leslie Cheevers, our youth directors, and Helen and myself, we're jointly doing an 8-week Sunday school class on building your family culture, which is kind of a big deal because we all know the culture is hostile to our families. What's the answer? Well, the answer, I think, is to build our own family culture in response solidly on the Lord. Bible studies begin this week, Wednesday night. And you can go to the website, get involved with the Bible study. We also have connection groups, which are sort of like Bible studies, but they don't meet weekly, and usually they're kind of focused on a particular theme or group of people. So we've got connection groups on young moms, and connection groups for families of very young children, and connection groups for 20-somethings, and those for school-age children, and on and on and on. So lots of folks that you can make friends with, get connected into, get into the life of the body. Bible studies will run for the next several weeks, and excited about that. We got a lot of doing stuff coming up too. We've got Love Life. We're going to be involved with Love Life again in October. We're putting together a St. Giles response for Hurricane Harvey. And we have a ministry that's getting started, starting to get some legs under it, feeding the homeless and hungry in Uptown Charlotte on Friday nights. Great compliment to what we've always been doing with Loaves and Fishes. This Sunday after church, there's a youth and kids lunch as we kind of start the fall program for youth and kids. There's a youth retreat shortly after that. In October, we've got Winds of Worship, which is our women's worship night, and we've got a terrific healing service. We do those 2 to 3 times a year in October 29th. So invite your friends, and hey, Jesus still heals, and we're serious about that at St. Giles. So periodically, we dedicate a service to that. Anyway, there's a lot going on, and as you begin to move back into the fall, I want to just sort of prophetically call you back into the life of the church, and to get into the rhythm and the wonderful routine of blessedness. And hope to see you this Sunday. Anyway, God bless you. Talk to you later. Bye.